members of the security forces, members of the media. I'd like to acknowledge as well Special Advisor in the Ministry of National Security, Dr. Norton Wilson, and to say how pleased I am to be flanked by all the security forces. I feel really secured here, and I hope I can transmit and transfer that feeling of security to the general public, the population, the citizens of this country. That is really our mandate and our mission. And so we hope that this is one small step in transferring and securing that confidence that people would have in the security forces, and that we could live in peace and harmony in this country. So good morning to all. I want to thank you, the members of the press, for coming to this, my first press conference since assuming office, since assuming the portfolio, rather. I've been in office a long time, for national security just under 3 months ago. I wish to thank the support team with me today, not only for being here today, but for the assistance and support provided thus far. In fact, I wish here to express my gratitude to those members of the security forces who understand and are committed to the task of implementing government's zero-tolerance policy as they fight against crime and violence on a daily basis. I want also to take this opportunity to thank the public in general for their support, encouragement, and prayers extended as I undertake the oversight of a return of some state of normalcy in this our beloved country. And really the support and encouragement have been overwhelming. And I really want to place on record my thanks and appreciation to the general public for their kind words and support in this difficult and challenging task. I'm grateful for the opportunity to address the nation on this most troubling issue of the escalation of crime and criminal activity in our land. I want to say at the outset that I accepted responsibility for this portfolio, fully aware of the challenges confronting us, all of us, the people of this great land we are so proud to call home. I accepted the portfolio understanding the grave nature of the situation vis-a-vis the importance of security to the sustainability of an environment in which investment can flourish, the implication for peace and security and stability, the rescue of our youth, the productive force of our economy, and the future of our nation. I accepted this portfolio cognizant of the need for serious, sensitive, and mature oversight if we are to impact upon, curb, control, diminish this escalating violent crime in our land. I accepted the responsibility for this portfolio, fully cognizant of government's constitutional role in the safety and security of our land and the well-being of our citizens and residents. I must say to you that I have no magic wand. And like I've said before, I am under no illusion regarding a quick fix or easy fix. But I have my unshakable belief in the Almighty, in His power to guide and to restore. I have my resolve to make a difference in our land, and I'm counting on all of us to bring our similar resolves to bear in collaboration to save our land, as indeed others across the region, indeed across the entire globe, are endeavoring to do. Those of us who have returned home after residing in the developed countries, or those nationals of developed countries residing here, are only too aware that in looking at the magnitude and complexity of the crime situation in the outer world, that we face a most challenging and difficult task. For our land of peace and beauty, however, the present situation is unacceptable, untenable. We simply cannot continue like this. This new wave of crime that is plaguing our society has its origin in a multiplicity of factors that relate to our homes, our schools, and our communities. It is said also that the very technologies that drive the rate of our development is fueling the challenges that confront law enforcement agencies everywhere. But we cannot throw our hands in the air and allow a minority grouping of confused, desperate, and misguided young men and their accomplices to terrorize us, have us live in fear, or worse still, run away from this, our native land. That will not happen. And I am prepared to provide the leadership and the vision and provide the confidence that has been reposed in me by the Prime Minister and the Cabinet to allow me to lead this ministry at this time. How could we retreat? Why should we retreat? Is the sum total of the resources more than that of our country? By far, the citizens of our country, most of the citizens of the country, are decent, law-abiding citizens who want to see an atmosphere and an environment of law and order. And so that is exactly what we will have. We are called upon to not only fight crime, but the fear of crime. And it must be a collaborative effort, all of us. Mankind deems safety and security to be at the core of all their endeavors. That's the only how we could live and thrive and fulfill our potential. We, by and large, envisage a society where safe and secure movement throughout the neighborhoods, cities, villages, and parishes. We expect world travel even to be without the threat of violence. Peace and security and stability is a sign and a quan for moving forward. Additionally, a stable economic environment is very much a part of this expectation. For as we are all aware, there is most certainly a clear nexus between a secure community and the stability of a nation's economy. When therefore safety and security is being threatened and eroded, as is the case in our land, it results in a great sense of fear, and in some quarters, panic even. I want to remove the panic and to say that there's no need for panic. I understand the concern of the fear, but we must not panic. We must maturely and responsibly address this matter for a positive results.